Create a 10 minutes video for YouTube about would you survive the Vietnam War? Not the version shown in movies. Not the heroic version with clear battles and obvious enemies. The real Vietnam War was a war of confusion, fear, heat, and exhaustion. A war where survival depended less on bravery and more on endurance, awareness, and luck. Between 1955 and 1975, the Vietnam War became one of the most psychologically brutal conflicts in modern history. Over 2.7 million American soldiers were deployed. More than 58,000 died. Hundreds of thousands returned home physically alive, but mentally broken. To survive Vietnam, you didn't just fight soldiers. You fought the jungle, the climate, the invisible enemy, and sometimes your own mind. Muffled radio chatter audible from an RTO. Now imagine this. You're 19 years old. You step off a helicopter into a land you've never seen before. The heat hits you instantly. The air feels heavy. The jungle is alive and watching. This is Vietnam. The jungle, an enemy that never sleeps. 3 minutes. Vietnam's jungle was not just terrain, it was a weapon. Temperatures often exceeded 100 degrees through 38 degrees, with extreme humidity. Sweat never dried. Clothes stayed wet for days. Soldiers carried 40 to 60 pounds of gear through thick vegetation, mud, and hills. The jungle caused severe dehydration, heat stroke, fungal infections, malaria, dysentery. Trench foot leeches crawled into boots, armpits, and even eyes. Insects bit constantly. Sleep was rare. Some soldiers said the jungle felt like it was trying to slowly consume them. Survival meant staying healthy in a place designed to make you sick. In Vietnam, there were no clear front lines. The enemy didn't wear uniforms. The Viet Cong blended into villages. They used civilians as cover. They disappeared into tunnels, jungles, and rice fields. A farmer could be a fighter. A friendly villager could be an informant. A smiling child could carry a grenade. This created constant paranoia. Soldiers learned to never fully trust anyone. Every interaction carried danger. Fear followed them everywhere. To survive Vietnam, you had to assume danger was always present. Booby traps. Death without warning. One of the most terrifying aspects of the war was booby traps. More than 10% of American casualties were caused by traps, not gunfire. Punji stakes were sharpened bamboo spikes, often coated in feces to cause deadly infections. Other traps included tripwires connected to grenades, explosive containers disguised as supplies, pressure plates hidden under leaves. You could be walking peacefully, and in 1 second, lose a leg or your life. Sometimes soldiers never even saw their attacker. Survival meant watching every step, and knowing that the ground itself could kill you. Guerrilla warfare and ambushes. The Vietnam War was a guerrilla war. Ambushes happened suddenly and violently. A patrol could walk for hours in silence, then be attacked from all directions. Gunfire echoed through the jungle. Smoke filled the air. Visibility dropped to just a few feet. Many soldiers fired blindly, unsure where the enemy was. Survival depended on staying close to your unit, reacting instantly, trusting your training. Sometimes, survival depended on pure luck. Psychological warfare and fear. Vietnam attacked the mind as much as the body. There were no safe zones, no clear victories, no feeling of progress. The enemy used fear deliberately. At night, eerie sounds echoed through the jungle. Whispers, screams, ghostly voices. Whispers and distant screams layered under narration. Some units played recordings meant to terrify the enemy, but they terrified soldiers too. Sleep deprivation caused hallucinations. Stress caused emotional numbness. Period psyops tape audio audible beneath narration. Many soldiers stopped feeling anything at all. Surviving Vietnam meant not losing yourself. Friendly fire and confusion. The jungle created chaos. Visibility was limited. Communication was difficult. Mistakes were common. Friendly fire incidents happened frequently. Some soldiers were killed by their own side in moments of confusion. Survival meant trusting your squad completely and hoping they trusted you. Chemical warfare, Agent Orange. Another hidden danger was Agent Orange. Millions of gallons were sprayed to destroy jungle cover. The chemical contained dioxin, extremely toxic. Effects included cancer, birth defects, long-term illness. Many soldiers didn't know they were being poisoned. Decades later, veterans still suffer the consequences. Surviving the war didn't mean escaping its damage. Vietnam blurred moral lines. Villages were caught between both sides. Civilians suffered greatly. Some soldiers struggled with guilt, confusion, and fear. The psychological toll was immense. Survival meant living with decisions that haunted many for life. After the war, survival continues. The war officially ended in 1975, but for many, it never truly ended. Veterans returned home with PTSD, nightmares, addiction, depression. Some were welcomed, others were rejected. Even today, unexploded bombs still kill civilians in Vietnam. The war's legacy remains buried beneath the soil and inside the mind. So, would you survive the Vietnam War? Survival wasn't about heroism alone. It was about endurance, awareness, and luck. Many survived the jungle, but never escaped the memories. If this story made you think, leave a comment and tell us what part shocked you the most. And if you want more dark history, disturbing facts, and stories they never taught you, subscribe to this channel. Because some wars never truly end, they just change where they live. So, would you have survived the Vietnam War? Survival wasn't about being fearless. It was about enduring fear every single day. Many survived the jungle. Many survived the bullets. But not everyone survived the memories. The Vietnam War officially ended in 1975. But for soldiers, civilians, and even future generations, its consequences are still felt today. If this story made you think, leave a comment and tell us which part shocked you the most. If you learned something new, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more dark history, disturbing facts, and stories they never taught you, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Because some stories from the past refuse to stay buried.